Yo, what is going on? Better than before. I'm back in the car. I'm about to drive to the gym. I just want to get this video done. I'm trying to do a video every single day for the next 30 days. And today we're going to be revisiting the topic of the wet dreams. What it is, why it's happening, is it bad, is it good, all that fun stuff, okay? So I've been experiencing it like more than usual as of recently, and it's been quite insane. Like the dreams have been so vivid. It feels like so real, right? And I think that there's something to it, okay? I think there's a lot of people out there that might be going through the same thing, and they might be thinking of it as like, oh, it's a relapse, or something's wrong with me, or it's bad. And in my opinion, if it's not something that you were consciously doing, then I don't think it's necessarily bad, because you didn't have a choice. Like for me, I can like tell when it happens, I do not have a choice. It just sort of happens, and things kind of just manifest itself in the dream state. And there's nothing that you can really do about that, right? Like you can't just sit around and beating yourself up for it. But I do think that it does kind of give you like a little bit of like a subconscious message. I think that there's definitely an urge that is arising inside of you that makes it happen. I really do think that. Like I think that people who are not addicted to orgasm and are actively in a healthy relationship and such, like I don't know if it necessarily happens for them. I don't really think it does, to be honest. I think it's something that you're going to deal with as a guy, in your 20s or whatever, and your testosterone is rampant, and if you're not ejaculating and you're still kind of in that self-improvement phase, or you're still like kind of dating and still trying to meet people, you're not trying to rush things, you're trying to do everything correctly, then I think that the wet dreams are absolutely going to happen. And I think it's something that we kind of just have to like accept that it's part of the process of like doing Nofap. Like our body has to rid that semen naturally in order to prevent any sort of prostate disease, like prostate cancer. That's kind of where the argument comes into play, where masturbation could be good for you because it's something that helps prevent prostate cancer. And obviously there's going to be a healthy balance with these things, and I think that by kind of just making that excuse and then watching porn once or twice a day and doing that every day, I don't think that's good for you. I think if you're ejaculating like once or twice a week, I think that there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. So your body kind of just does those things for you. And so if you kind of come into that situation where this is happening quite often, then I think that it's just your body kind of naturally doing its thing. I've heard from other people on YouTube that there's a natural rewiring process that does happen, and that could definitely be true, and it definitely could be the case for this. I definitely don't have all the answers, but I'm kind of just talking about from my experience, like kind of how I go about it. The crappy thing about it is that I definitely feel a certain lethargy after it happens, and that's really annoying because you kind of do all that work, you make that sacrifice to retain, and you feel like all this extra energy, and then your body kind of just releases it on its own, and it's kind of that can be very frustrating. But I think you kind of just have to remind yourself that it's a natural part of the process, and you kind of just go with it, and you kind of just deal with it, and you do the best that you can with what situation arises, and that's basically it. You didn't do it consciously, it just sort of happened, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to just accept that it happened. And I think maybe that we can kind of monitor, like maybe your subconscious is definitely in like this hyper alert state where it's really craving it and it's really having urges. And I know that the last time I was really getting these a lot, something that really helped me actually was just meditating a lot before bed to kind of like calm my mind down, to kind of relax my mind and put myself in a healthier state of mind. So, you know, I kind of just wanted to make this really quick. I'm about to pull up to where I need to be, and you know, kind of just wanted to stick with the streak here and kind of just talk a little bit about that. You know, guys, it's a natural part of the process. Your body's cleansing out what it needs. It's doing what it needs to do, and it's all going to be all right, baby. It's going to be all right. Give yourself a little bit of that self-love. Go crush it at the gym. Go work out. Go work towards your financial goals. We got that going on today, and I'll talk to you in the next video.